Hello everyone and welcome to day 3 of our RCQ testing. Running humans, getting ready for an RCQ tournament this weekend. I'm doing a different build of humans that I've been working on, no Thalia. Instead, we're running 4 of Get Lost, no Brutal Cathar, and 3 of Giant Killer. I like this version because it's more reactive. You can stop Quintorius combo, you can stop Amalia combo, and then in the sideboard we've got some Containment Priest to help with the Amalia combo as well. Rest in Peace for Is It Phoenix, Ray Dawn, which is good against any big spell deck. Then Requisition Raid in case we run into a deck that's using an artifact that we have to take care of. And then March of Otherworldly Light, as it's just very effective to get rid of almost anything except for Planeswalkers. So that's our build. This is day 3, and we're just testing it out, seeing how it goes. All right, we get to go first. We have a couple of Brave the Elements, so hopefully that's relevant to the matchup. Find out very shortly. See if they want to waste removal on Initiate. No, they go for Thoughtseize, which is really bad for us. We really, if we're going up against the Thoughtseize, we really wish that we had a lot more creatures in hand, and we just play our whole hand and get everything out on the battlefield. Okay, so we can't help that. We're going to sacrifice Initiate because we want to get in more damage. Close Lieutenant. We'll go ahead and get this down to keep up our Brave the Elements and get in attacking. Let's see what else they got. If they have another Edict, that's very bad for us. Okay, so they can grow the Sleeper. Alright, so we'll go ahead and use one of the Brave the Elements, Pro Black. I don't know if they just forgot that's in our hand or what. Find another creature, that's awesome. Really needed that. Get in. And then if they don't do anything, we can just Brave the Elements and attack through their black creature. See what they find. Gifted Aetherborn. Yeah, at this point we have the win as long as it's not removal, and there we go. Alright, so if they're showing Evolved Sleeper and Aetherborn, we'll bring in the Marches and get rid of the Giant Killers. We still have all the other removal. And then I guess that's it. We'll just run it as is and see if they have Path to Peril or something like that. If we see them bring in like Gix's Command or any cards like that, we can bring in Ray Dawn as well to slow down all of that and hopefully win through just aggro. This matchup really just comes for one-for-ones if they have the removal or don't. All right, we'll try this. They get down a Sleeper, we'll get down a Dauntless. We got the Marches to take down a Sleeper. We want them to pump mana into Sleeper first. We don't care. They do have 2 lands. Gifted Aetherborn. Okay. So right now, say human. Get down the Lieutenant. They're going to use their removal. We'll use our removal. It is what it is. See if they want to block. They do. Okay. So we'll take getting Aetherborn off the field. It blocked one of our worst creatures, so we're not too upset about it. No blocks. Another Evolved Sleeper, okay. It costs 1 to upgrade it. Alright, and they have the push. So now they've got their mana sinks. They've got their sleepers. We have 3 mana. Get Lost and a March. We're going to see if we can get them to sink again. And turn will represent Brave the Elements. If we can draw a land, we can double March, which would be amazing. Preacher, okay. So 1 land would be amazing. No lands. That makes it tough. We can't have them drawing cards. I think we just need to get rid of the Preacher while we can easily. And then we're gonna do no attacks. Hold up Lieutenant as a blocker. And pass. Okay, so they do sink some mana. So now we really want to land because they're going all in on their sleepers. Thoughtseize. And they dipped it. Good for us. Alright, well let's just get down a creature. We can hold up one of the marches. Can move to block. Get them to sink some mana. Ooh, they're not going to sink any mana. Okay. Pay 1. Submit 0. Exile. Autopay. Now they can pump that and kill our creature. Yep, that uses 2 of their mana though. And what else do they have? Reckoner. Okay. We find the land finally, which is amazing. So we can Copper Coat for protection. We can March for 1. Submit 0. Get rid of that. So now they can only use Bank Buster for drawing. They do have 3 cards and we have 1, so we're not looking that good. Definitely need to draw something here. They do have the Hive they can activate. Path of Peril. Really wish we had Mutavault at this point. They'll use Bank Buster to draw a card on our turn. We knew they were going to Path of Peril or something. We'll just go ahead and play out our hand. They probably have removal. Archfiend, great find for them. They can crew and attack. Yeah, we're in a rough spot now. No blocks. We find an Adeline. Not super helpful. They got us in the air and they win. Alright, so next game. Yeah, none of our cards really help. We can destroy an artifact, but they don't have enchantments. Giant Killer. Giant Killer's looking better now. Recruitment officer, not so much. Take away a brave. Run it like this. Path of Peril is super annoying. Hopefully we can get some Mutavaults and some Adelines. Alright, that's a great hand. Got the Mutavault. Got our turn 2 Lieutenant. And we have a Dauntless. See if they waste removal on recruitment. They do. Next turn we will Aspirant first and then Dauntless. Bait out whatever removal. Another Reckoner, okay. So they have no removal at this point, so we're just going to use the Dauntless on the Lieutenant, and we're going to grow the Lieutenant as much as possible. And that's going to be our win con now. They can double spell to get rid of Lieutenant. Okay, we will activate. They don't have the second spell, okay. They're going to go ahead and draw a card on their turn. So this is nice. So we have March for Bankbuster and Brave the Elements for protection. Let's go ahead and spread out our counters now that we're no longer protected. And the turn there. Now if they have Path of Peril, we're in big trouble. Evolve Sleeper. Pass. Alright, so we will get rid of the Sleeper. And we still have protection. Pro black. Depending on what we draw, we win here. Let's see. Adeline, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good game, good game. As long as they don't have removal. Yes. We got there exact. Nice. As you can tell, there's a gigantic storm outside. Perfect time for some Magic the Gathering. Okay, not a bad hand, as long as we can get a Dauntless on the Copper Coat. They're Giganta, so yeah, we need removal bad. Don't find it. We will get in while they're unprotected. And they're just going to let it go. Okay. So they probably have an Illuminator in hand. Oh, a Slick Shot. And they're just going to hard cast it. Okay. Let's go ahead and Adeline. Let's see if we can win the race. Slick Shot is very scary. There's a Hoplite. It doesn't gain haste, so I don't know why they would put it on that. They just want the one counter, I guess. So we are going to get out a Dauntless on Adeline. We will get out a Dauntless on Copper Coat. Now we can go ahead and play Recruitment Officer as well. Because right now we could attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14. Oh, we're so close to lethal. Maybe we just go for it now. And then they have to board wipe us somehow. So let's attack with all. Brave the Elements. Pro white. Yes. So we didn't actually have lethal, but they were at 1 life. Alright, so now we need all the removal we can get. And I think that's about it. Giant Killer still works, because their creatures will get gigantic. So we can do 1 less Hopeful. Hopeful doesn't matter nearly as much in this matchup. Actually, do 3 less Hopeful? Yeah, I think we'll do it like that. If they are playing that enchantment, the War Leader's Call or whatever it is, then Hopeful is a little nice, but... Alright, so we do have the turn 2 Get Lost. So hopefully their turn 2 play is Illuminator. Defiant Strike. Okay, so they're digging already. Do it. Illuminator. Okay, so they'll Slick Shot. So we'll honestly save our Get Lost, I think, for the Slick Shot. Or do we need to do Pressure? Because we know they're going to have a big turn. Let's go for Pressure. See if they tap out to try and do as much damage as possible, and then we can get the Slick Shot. Okay, a Hoplite. Alright, so they definitely have the protection spells. So let's Dauntless on Aspirant. Add a counter. We will attack with both. Let's see if they target the Hoplite, and then we'll target in response. If this resolves, it is what it is. Nothing we can do about that. Get rid of that. Resolves, resolves, resolves. So they just waste a lot of spells, and we still have our ever-growing threat, so that's really good. We can't waste Dauntless on a block, unfortunately. We get a C. Homestead Courage, okay. They could have chucked it into their graveyard to use it this turn. They're just going to do counters. We wish that we could have killed the Slick Shot, but... Ancestral Anger, okay. No blocks. So we need some removal. We don't find it. Let's get the Adeline down. Put another counter on the Aspirant. Let's... What do we do? Do we attack with the Bodyguard, block Swift Spear with the Aspirant, sacrifice Bodyguard? Yeah, let's do that. Because next turn we'll have Coppercoat, Mutavault, Adeline, and hopefully that'll be enough. As long as they don't just win right here. Yep. So they can get in for 7 in the air right now. Defiant Strike. Get in for 10 in the air. What'd they draw? What'd they draw? God's willing. Good game. All right. So we concede. We lose that one. We've got the removal in our deck. We just didn't have it in hand. The good thing about our deck versus their deck is that they're much more likely to run out of creatures than we are. No removal. That is not a good sign at all. So we do have the Brave the Elements to get in for lethal if we can just get in some damage quick before they have time to get out a big threat. We will need to draw one more land. Hoplite, okay. Aspirant, grow, attack. Okay. They do have a 3/4. We will put a counter on Recruitment Officer and attack. They'll let it through. Okay. So how much damage could we do next turn? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we would need the Hopeful Initiate down and survive. Okay. No blocks. As long as they don't have a removal, we win. Perfect. Good game. And we even found the Giant Killer. Play land. Give a counter. Pro white. Wait. I'll attack. Now pro white. And good game. Exacts. Exacts. Opponent goes first. 5 lands is never a keep with this deck. That's much more like it. It's Karuga, so we have to think that it's Quintorius combo. We have 2 Get Lost in hand, which is awesome. If we could get another 1-drop, that'd be perfect. Get a 1-drop and hold up Get Lost. Okay, so they're repping that they're not going to have it for a minute. So we actually did one better. We got a 3-drop, so we can maximize our mana. Now, Anger of the Gods can kill everything except Adeline, if that's their line. Or they could just kill Adeline. Okay, so we will get down an Aspirant. Let's see how they respond. Because we do just have lethal here. Yep, we had lethal. All right, so they are trying to cast a big spell. So we're going to get in the Radons. They're still going to have Anger of the Gods. So 1 mana or 1 life creatures aren't as good. And then Brave the Elements stops Anger of the Gods. So I guess we'll keep all those. Get rid of those. Keep the Get Lost. Do we want the Giant Killer? Do we need the Giant Killer? Giant Killer stops Trumpeting Carnosaur and is a 1-drop. That's a 1/2. So let's keep that. Discover casts. So Containment Priest doesn't do anything. So we'll run it like this. Last time I played Quintorius combo, they didn't have treasure making cards. So I'm not worried about the march. Oh, no lander. There we go. We have a Get Lost in hand. Let's save the Dauntless for the Copper Coat. We'll start with Initiate again. Found ourselves a Cavern of Souls. Doesn't do anything. So this is an interesting situation because we could Luminarch. I think we will. I think we'll Luminarch. Go for a counter. Leyline Binding on Luminarch. Okay, that's fine. Get in. All right, so they have reached the mana necessary. So we're going to hold up, Get Lost, hope that we get another land. Let's get in. Okay, they go for the combo. In response, we will get rid of it. Resolves. Spark Double will die. Or shoot. My turn. I forgot we're supposed to wait. That's my bad. We didn't hit another land. I forgot we're supposed to wait. Do they have another con? No. Okay, so we win anyway. I don't know how scary Spark Double is in their hand anyway, but we're supposed to wait until they target. Or until they move to cast. I've played against this Batman person before. I like the name. They've got the same sleeves as me because they know what's cool. No turn 1 play. They start with a Thoughtseize. Hopefully we can get a 1-drop just to get some pressure on the battlefield. A land would be the worst. No 1-drop. Okay. Well, they know what we're playing next turn. There's Waste Not. Okay. Human. Done. Next end turn. If they cast a discard spell, we will Get Lost. Waste Not. They cast Go Blank. We will destroy Waste Not. Get rid of 2 planes. And hope that we draw a 1-drop. And we do. The best 1-drop, actually. Coppercoat and Dauntless. All right. They got us into top deck battle. That's what they want. But we do have the 3 lands that we need to cast everything in our deck. Okay. Nothing we can do about that. They get no value out of it, at least. We find another Get Lost. So we're going to get in for as much damage as we can. Hope that they cast a Shieldred, and then we can Get Lost it. Get in for more damage. Duress. Ah, they hit the Get Lost. That's rough. That is rough. Okay. But they're not repping anything else at the moment. All right, so we're going to animate Mutavault again. Try to get in again. Does have Ward 1. Resolves. And attack. All right, as long as they don't have Path to Peril, well, I guess Mutavault still gets in and wins. So I think we win no matter what now, but we got him on 2 life. They're definitely going to bring in Path to Peril. Probably some more blockers, some more creatures. All right. So we're just going to run it as is, I think. Maybe we just get rid of the giant killers. Well, they can still get their Shieldreds. We know they're playing Shieldred. March can deal with Waste Not. So can Hopeful Initiate. Yeah, we'll just keep it as is. Get Lost. Get Lost is the card for this deck at the moment. Stopping Quintorius, stopping Waste Not. Ooh, a lot of 1-drops. But we need 2 planes. We'll see if we draw one. This is fine. You can do Hopeful, Dauntless, hopefully Dauntless and Recruitment, and just get our hand out as quick as possible. Turn 2 Waste Not. Nope. Okay, we'll be most mana efficient possible. We love a plains next turn. The best way to beat this deck is to just play your hand. We have all these 1-drop creatures. Just chuck them all out. Path to Peril can destroy us completely, but they have to have it. Okay, we'll sacrifice Initiate. That's fine. We won't get in for 1. All right. Let's see what they go for here. If they have another removal, they can kill the Adeline. It is Ward 1 right now. They have Bitter Triumph. Okay. So they're going to pay the life. That's good. Anytime they pay life is good for us. If they kill Coppercoat, we Recruitment Dauntless. They have Demolition Field up. Oh man, okay. So let's Lieutenant. and then we'll Dauntless, and then we'll be able to pick which one they don't kill. I guess we'll pick Coppercoat at this point, since it's our attacker. We're trying to get in pressure. Lieutenant will be big next turn, but Coppercoat's great, and we might be able to have Brave the Elements up. Ooh, now we do have Brave the Elements up. I freaking love this card. It's so good. The only thing that hurts a lot right now is Path to Peril, but at least we have a Dauntless on our Coppercoat. Pass. Extinction event. Exile each creature. Okay. So they'll exile all the evens. How much does that cost? 4. So Don can slow that down, and it gives us another creature that can't be targeted by Fatal Push. Let's Luminarch and Recruitment. The only thing I'm scared of right now is Path of Peril, but we don't really have any way around it. I feel like if they had it, they would have cast it last turn rather than Extinction Event, because they could have just wiped our whole board. Liliana, okay. Yep, we will sacrifice an officer. Pass. My turn. All right. Double officer. No extinction event, please. Put a counter on bodyguard. We attack. We attack. We should have held one officer back because we have lethal on board without the officers. So that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. That's something to think about in the tournament for sure. Because now if they board wipe, we are out of everything. Let's see if it's another extinction event or something like that. Because like at this moment you'd say, oh, we're in the best position ever. But it only takes one card, and then we're not. Okay. They can target us, but they can't cast anything. You may cast a copy. If you do, you lose 2 life. Yeah. You can't afford to cast it, though. Right? That's the thing, right? Yeah. All right, perfect. Do that. I'll attack you, 3 attackers, and pro black. Good game. So they would have actually been able to survive. They would have had no creatures. They would have had 1 life. So if we didn't have Brave the Elements, they actually had a shot at coming back. Alrighty. Hold on. Alright, so this is an amazing hand. Luckily we haven't been against a Malia combo yet. That is our worst matchup by far. Thoughtseize. Take Aspirant, please. People always take Aspirant, but Lieutenant is my favorite card in this deck, so you can take the Aspirant all you want. If this is a Waste Not deck, they're about to be really upset when we play our whole hand. It is. Beautiful. All right. We play our hand. Put a counter on our bad creature. Yep. Good game. Do you have Path of Peril already in the main board? Thoughtseize. Okay. You get a creature. Then you lose 2 life. Shieldred. We sacrifice a creature, huh? Okay. Planes. Next. So they have to block the 4/3. Yeah, so they're down to 1. Good game. Cool. We will activate this ability. We will take Adeline, draw a card, discard planes. You get 2 mana. Okie doke. We still just need to move 1 damage. They kept fighting. They said good game early, but they kept fighting. All right. So once again, I think we just leave it. If they're running Extinction Event, though, Raydon is way better than Adeline. So let's try that. Let's try that. I don't know why you would run Extinction Event. I guess so you can keep all your 0 mana tokens alive, but Path of Peril is the way to go, for sure. Holy Get Lost. Okay. And a 1-lander. That's better. The Brave the Elements kind of sucks. Okay, we did at least find a 1-drop. That's perfect. They will kill it. Hopefully cast Waste Not. We will Get Lost it. Chuck the Brave. There's Waste Not. 2 planes. Next, end turn. Do they have Go Blank? They have another Waste Not. Okay. So that is a ton of value to have double Waste Not. So I guess we'll just kill one of them. Now we have a protected Lieutenant. Thoughtseize. Okay, so they can make themselves a creature. They only had 1 black mana. Resolves. Oh, that's good for them. Damn. I gotta go again. Another land? No. Maze Mind Tome. Okay. So I actually guess we should bring in the sideboard card. All right. We will attack. We will give protection from black. End the turn. Now we do have enough counters to kill their other waste knot. All right, so let's activate. Cavern of Souls on human, done. I'll attack. Next. That's fine. Put a land on the battlefield. They find another black. So I guess we shouldn't have played it. I guess. End the turn. So we can kill Waste Knot at any time. And they got another one. Okay. You just need to keep no cards in our hand. Oh, that's insane. They can't make us draw and discard yet. They don't have the land for it. Our turn. We'll just throw out a land and get in. All right, drawing these lands was really hurting, but pass. Our turn. Copper Coat. That's a great draw. That is lethal. Nice. Okay. I don't know what they had in their hand. That's rough running for them. I thought our lands were bad. Maybe they needed one more mana for Gix's command or something. I don't know. All right, no companion, no clue what the deck is. Red, black. So we have Giant Killer if it's we have Giant Killer and Get Lost as backup if it's the Sorin combo. So far we have 2 creatures to sacrifice if we have to. Okay. Well, we will get down a Dauntless. So we can use Get Lost on Blood Tithe Harvester or whatever they play, and then save our Giant Killer. Another Thoughtseize, okay. They want the Get Lost. Hopefully they're just going for combo on turn 3. All right, so we'll run out the Cavern of Souls on human. Animate Mutavault. If they manage to kill it, we have another land in hand. So we're not too upset. Yep. So they managed to kill it. That was always an option. Now we just want the Sorin combo. We literally want them to do it. Because then we can Giant Killer it. Ooh, they do not have the mana maybe? We draw an Adeline. Force them to use the kill spell on Adeline. If Adeline can survive, we'll get the token to sacrifice, which is my favorite combo. Giant Killer, sacking a token to kill Vein Ripper is my favorite. They do have a Bitter Triumph, it looks like. Yep. They're going to get rid of another Thoughtseize, which, okay. What do you got? Preacher. Okay. So that's very good for them. That is very good for them. Okay, so we're not going to attack. We're going to hold up Recruitment Officer's ability to draw a creature. Hold up Giant Killer. They want to draw. That's great. Smuggler's Copter, okay. In response, let's find ourselves a creature. Thall's Lieutenant is amazing. They're down to 2. They can gain 1 life. No. We activate. Find another Thall's Lieutenant. We will just cast this. They can animate Smuggler's Copter. If they attack, they lose. Pass. So they will get another 1/1. No blocks. Pass. My turn. All right. Thalia's Lieutenant. Done. Next. Next. Attack. Attack. Next. Cancel that. Resolves that before blocks. Do that. All right. Do you have a removal in hand? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So Containment Priest stops the combo as well. It's just, we've got Giant Killer. We've got Get Lost. Do we need another? We've got Brave the Elements. If they get it down, we can get past it. I'm just going to run it like this. They have really good stats against this deck. And really bad stats against the normal red-black mid-range. So, kind of funny how a super combo is actually worse. Oh, this is tough. So we want the 1-drop. I think since we have Ally in hand, we'll do Copper Coat, since it gets us a bunch of 2/1 tokens attacking. Of course, a Thoughtseize. They can take the Copper Coat or the Adeline, whichever one they think is scarier. And we did draw the land. That's annoying. Dusk Legion Zealot. Doing some looting. Human. Lieutenant. Attack. Because next turn we can Copper Coat Dauntless. And if that all goes through, we got a Indestructible Lieutenant. That's a 4/3. Preacher, okay. So let's go for it. We will choose Lieutenant. We will attack with both. Do you want to sacrifice your Preacher? So at this point, all we need is Brave the Elements. Get Lost is a great option too. They do have the Mutavault, which is annoying. We'll pass. They want to attack. They want to make a 1/1. That's fine. Fable. Okay. My turn. Giant Killer does nothing right now. Coppercoat does what? Yeah, I think we'll just get down the Giant Killer. We'll attack with everything and see what they have to do. Next. If they manage to pull off the Vein Ripper combo, we can just Giant Killer, tap it, sack Giant Killer, and win. Yep. Down to 3. If they have a board wipe, we lose. Go for Vein Ripper combo. Okay. Well, that's not as fun. I think we just win. No blocks. How about a Lieutenant? Good game. It's so good against that build of it. I swear I lost all the time to normal red-black mid-range, but against the Vein Ripper combo, crushing it. Oh my god, I did it all with my camera on the right. This is why I don't do this. God damn it. All right, so today, undefeated. Only went up 100%. On the play, 100%. On the draw, 75%. I wonder, did we lose like 1? We must have lost 1. I don't even remember. But that is why I love this deck. It is very strong. As long as you get, it's very consistent too. You get good draws, you win. And it just overwhelms people on the board. If they're not playing board wipes, they're in trouble. And yeah, we went 2-1, 2-1. And that's just being on the draw. So on the play, this deck is amazing. Definitely will be a factor in the tournament if I can end up being on the play often. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm really looking forward to playing it. And